Yeah. Like that tear in your eye.
Let me pause it real quick. Yeah. All right, what's up, gang? I don't know how you found me, but you found me, so we locked in now. You part of the gang too, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm the one and only Space Juan. If from Earth, you just won't get it. You feel me? You won't fuck with it either. But everything I do is out of this world. You dig? So right now you tuned into Space Music Reactions, right? I know you're probably thinking, what the fuck is all this space shit this nigga talking about? Space Juan, Space Music Reactions. Space stands for spiritual progression and conscious elevation. You dig? So if it ain't about none of that spiritual progression and conscious elevation, we don't want to hear it. Get that shit out of our face. You know, my intent of the content on this channel is going to be for critical thinking, to better ourselves physically, spiritually, emotionally, and find purpose in life within ourselves and find our paradise so we can, you know, vibrate on divine frequencies, you know what I mean? And today we were reacting to a song by young Roddy, right? I don't know this dude, you know what I'm saying? I heard one song before. I forget what the name of it was, but anyways, I just find it interesting that he has the same last name as me, Roddy, you dig? I was adopted, and, you know, it's an Irish name. That's a long story. I'll get to that later, but anyways, let's start with it, man. I ain't gonna talk too much. I'm gonna just break you down, you know what I'm saying? The song, see what we got. Let's play it.
Yo, you gave it your all, but your all not enough. June 91, I was told that summer was hot as fuck. The shit that made it hot is the same shit I'm a product of. The niggas used to come to us when they won't buy the drugs. Niggas.
All right, first off, the nigga said you gave it your all, but your all was not enough. I know that's a tough pill to swallow, you know, when you get your all in some shit. You feel like, you know, you're supposed to be rewarded with, you know, all the effort that you put in, but sometimes your effort ain't enough. You know, that's why people get cut from sports teams and stuff like that. Like, I mean, you showed the effort and all that, but sometimes, you know, you just didn't do good enough. You did, so you got to get cut from the roster. And then a nigga said some shit about, what'd he say, 1991? I heard it was hot as fuck. That's like right after the Reagan era. I think Reagan was the president until like 90 or 89. I don't know, one or two, but he was in the hood, y'all know. And the real world, the mainstream, everybody think he great dude, all this, whatever, but he introduced drugs to the black community in black neighborhoods. And then they labeled us serial predators and locked us up. They took all the money that they made from the drug dealing and all that good shit, locked up a bunch of non-violent drug dealing criminals, whatever you want to call them. That shit just wild, though. We're going to get back to it. Let's go. You know, so that's hot. So when they say it's hot, that means the police is everywhere. The block hot, bro. You feel me? Like Lil Wayne, the black is hot. The black is hot. The black be hot when you selling drugs and shit. Of course it's hot because they know the drugs is there because they gave it to them.
Niggas phony. He told me he never knew the top would ever be lonely. You know it's OTB, good sense. Members only, so don't ask me to be down, bitch. Nigga, you not the homie. I keep the Glock next to the Bible on the dresser.
All right, so just like you said, members only. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You did. It's my first time, man. You know what I'm saying? Be cool on the comments too, man. Don't just eat me alive, baby. I'm new to these YouTube, Facebook, whatever streets, shooting videos. I really don't like cameras. I don't like mirrors. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit, because I usually don't like to identify myself with the body. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm out of this world. Like I told you, I'm not the body. So I understand that I'm the consciousness that dwells inside of this body that controls the actions of this body, but I'm not the body. You dig? I'm from the sun. That's why I shine on you niggas. Oops, I'm in ninjas. My bad, Facebook. Please don't ban me. Get back to it.
On the dresser, just in case I have to apply pressure. I'm never off guard, bitch. I'm Clyde Drexler. Yeah, you I have to apply pressure. I'm never off guard, bitch. I'm Clyde Drexler. You not the homie. I keep the Glock next to the Bible on the dresser, just in case I have to apply pressure. I'm never off guard, bitch. I'm Clyde Drexler. Yeah, you nice and all, but we with the people.
Oh my God. So basically, he's saying, right? He said, I keep the pistol on the dresser. He said, I keep the pistol next to the Bible on the dresser. I'm never off guard. Bitch, I'm Clyde Drexler. That's hard, because Clyde Drexler played for I think, Blazers or Clippers, one or two. Back when Jordan was on his bullshit, 3P and shit. You feel me? Clyde Drexler was one of his nemesis. It wasn't too many in that era, but... Okay, so Clyde Drexler, what else he saying? I don't know, let me get back to it.
Feeling went from illegal dealing to legal dealing. Road to riches, I don't need a ceiling. I'm looking up to the stars. You don't have to clap for me. Ain't looking for no applause. I'm my own shooter. Shots fired, not a block quiet. OTB, GS.
Okay, that was a sick, twisted little on that round of applause. You feel me? He said, I don't need no round of applause. Right? I'm my own shooter. Good. Cause you know when you shoot shit, they call it clapping and shit. You feel me? So that's a double entendre. Don't need no round of applause. I don't need you to clap for me, my nigga. You feel me? I'm my own shooter. That's hard.
That's how you gonna stop a riot. You want it, come buy it. Come meet me by the Hyatt. Pockets on
yeah. Let me get back to that too, though. We not promoting no violence or no shit like that. Like I said, he said he had a pistol on the dresser next to the Bible, right? So that obviously tells you he's a man of principle, right? So he's only gonna use his gun when it comes to that, when he has to, like just for protection. That's why he said, you never catch me off guard. Bitch, I'm Clyde Drexler, right? Because I got the gun for protection. That shit hard. See, spiritual elevation, we ain't promoting the violence though, but sometimes we do understand that there's necessary evils, and you know what I'm saying? Me, myself, if you kill or somebody I love, I don't know, see retribution, I might have to get back at you. It just depends, right? Like my daughter and shit. I think I could actually, like, if you kill somebody, I think I can get over it. I can forgive you, but if you did some extra heinous shit, like rape them, or you feel me? I mean, I don't know too much. I can't think too much. I ain't gonna make this shit too long, but I ain't gonna lie, I gotta get at you, bro. For sure. So it's a necessary evil, right?
Diet. You say you want the gas, but it look like the last shit nigga had. I told him, nigga, don't knock it before you try it. King. Niggas wait until you dead, they wanna celebrate you.
Alright, don't knock it before you try it, right? That's like a great thing in life to like, because your mind will trick you out of like fucking with some shit because you thought, you know what I'm saying, you had a prejudice, I'm gonna say, a prejudice towards that. Prejudice don't only apply to like racial situations, it applies to everything, right? So if your mind has a filter on it that something is not for you and you think that before you check it out and discover it, explore it, then you're actually gonna miss out on some shit that you might actually love. So don't knock anything before you try it. You dig, try it first, find out you don't like it, then not fuck with it.
Now his food on my plate was tired of my belly aching. In and out the crib, I'm thanking God we ain't get it rated. Mom know her son mean well, she praying for me daily. My girl.
He said tired of the belly aching. He eating now, but he tired of the belly aching. He was in and out of the crib. He was happy that they didn't raid it, right? So in and out of the crib, I'm in and out drug transaction activity, bro. We you know what I'm saying? We moving. And then usually when that happens, the cops see that shit or neighbors see it and they start calling the police, and then people come in and hit your door with that ram, and then you already know the flashbangs going off and all that. I've been through 4 raids before, yeah. I'll get to that story later though, but let's get back to it.
My girl in the counting, she helped me count the fetty. Was dealt a bad hand, still I count my blessings. Youngin' on that new shit, he trapping out the Tesla. Stay away from broke ass niggas, they reckless when
dealt a bad hand, but I count my blessings, you feel me? So even with that bad hand, I ain't gonna quit. I'm about to just try to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever I gotta do, you feel me? That's why he's utilizing his family and his girlfriend as his team, you feel me? He said his mom praying for him daily. She giving him good energy and vibrations while he's going through the streets, navigating through this cold ass world, you know, people cold in the streets. They definitely call Two-Face. A lot of backdoor shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but that's how niggas living out here. And his girl, the accountant, she helped him count the fatty. Bonnie and Clyde.
when they desperate. Blood tweaking for a body, hope nobody tests us. They Shaq and Kobe and niggas, they reckless when they desperate. Blood tweaking for a body, hope nobody tests us.
They don't trust broke niggas because they reckless when they desperate. And that's some real shit, because people be in survival mode, you know what I'm saying? So they'll rob you, kill you, whatever, just to get their next meal. They don't give a fuck about, you know, how important you was to them in their life. And you might even be supporting them, taking care of them, feeding them, and they don't give a fuck because nigga hungry today. Niggas can't outlook today. You know what I'm saying? We need immediate gratification in these days, thanks to social media and all of this devices and shit. You feel me? We need everything right now, and that's kind of fucking up the fabric of humanity, because you dig, like, everybody's just microwaving shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want the quick meal, you don't want the nourishment of that food for thought, that good cooking, that long marinating process, or, you know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
They
like Shaq and Kobe and Robert Ory, nobody better. Wondering, do gangsters get to go to heaven? Came a long way from cutting crack rock on mama dresser. Told the homies full court press them, niggas hate pressure. Good sense, fly familiar, we stronger together. Been on my grind since Rashid wasn't.
That was kind of hard because he said good sense, lie familiar, we stronger together. Now, I don't know what good sense is, or that's like his music label, or if that's, you know, La Familia, I know that means family, the family in Spanish, right? So, but he said, we stronger if we together. And Sun Tzu, right, which was a philosopher back in the day, he was I'm thinking like a war general or some shit like that, but he figured out the whole concept of divide and conquer, right? So if I can get you divided, right, then I can actually beat you because, you know what I'm saying, I got the numbers to do it, plus you're all individuals, right? So it's easier to penetrate you and, you know, make you submit to my will when you're individuals, right? And it's harder to do that when y'all actually unite and come together as a team because, you know, that's a bond, you know what I'm saying, you can't really break and it's hard to beat that. Back to it.
A trailblazer, shoot up the track, double back, pick up the shell cases.
All praises to the highest, not your highness. Powers that be, I'm a prodigy of a titan.
This nigga said all praises to the highest, not your highness, right? Not your king. Because, you know, we all, you know, look at history and we know we've been lied to. So the people that they, you know, promoting to the forefront as the person that you should bow down to and worship, right? He's saying bypass that because I know that's some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But my praise and all of that shit go to the Most High, not this personified deity that you trying to get me to worship, right? Which lowers the vibration. And life is everything. It's about energy, man.
In J and extraterrestrial, this a UFO sighting. Cop the presidential suite, Trump residing. Anything less than continental, I feel slighted. I call my trap the White House, this where I hide it. You will find.
Okay, the nigga said, okay, I just copped the Trump suite, right? The nigga said anything less than continental, I feel slighted. Continental means basically, you know, royalty, like king treatment, you know what I mean? Royalty treatment, basically. That's dope, bro.
Find cocaine in each room, I'm Hunter Biden. Anything less than continental, I feel slighted. I call my trap the White House, this where I hide it. You will find cocaine in each room, I'm Hunter Biden. He ran off on the plug and went in.
This nigga said, I called a trap the White House, this look where I hide it. He said, you can find cocaine in each room, I'm Hunter Biden. So y'all do know about the incident where in the White House, you know what I'm saying? They found cocaine and shit, whoop-de-whoop. But Hunter Biden basically was just recently in 2024, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got indicted, I guess, I don't know. He had weapons and shit. But then after they found the drugs and all that shit, they try to say that he has a habit, which he probably doesn't. That's probably just a cover-up for them selling drugs because most presidents have been selling drugs and we all know that shit anyways. Back to Reagan era, you dig? Like, this is the shit that got everybody locked up. But I find it funny that he just actually pardoned his son, you dig? Like, you can pardon your son? There ain't nothing against that. Like, who, really though? Let a nigga be in the office and try to pardon his son for some shit, right? But anyways, I also just looked up some other shit too about Biden, right? This nigga pardoned more people ever in the history of presidents. Like 8,000 something. Like, why does this man pardon that many people? Oh, and one of the things was he pardoned a lot of drug offenders who were non-violent criminals, they call them. You dig? It's kind of funny that people start doing this shit and feeling for people who, you know, when it shit hits their family situation, but y'all ain't give a fuck until your family got caught up. Like, make it make sense, though. Anyways, we gonna get back to it, though. You know what I mean? Everything here, bro, is, I'm sorry. Yeah, allegedly, too. I forgot to say, this should be allegedly.
Went into hiding. They found his head in a garbage bag near the I-10. We put Hunter Biden. He ran off on the plug and went into hiding. They found his head in a garbage bag near the I-10. We put the fan in the
ran off on the plug and went into hiding. They found his head in a garbage bag near the I-10. That's kind of crazy because I live, you know, in Youngstown, Ohio, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna give him drop the loc. I don't give a fuck. But a couple summers ago, when I was just locked up, you know what I'm saying, on a murder because my cousin killed somebody, burned him up while I was with him. I just didn't tell, so I was facing life. Yeah, I just had to do it. You know, I gave me 4 apiece. Give me the four loco. Thought I would go loco. You dig? Innocent person, man. Been in the military, graduated college, all that shit. Still had to take a plea deal and become a convicted felon, which they fucking with me with my jobs and all that shit nowadays because of it. Although, you know, my record was superb, scotch clean. It's just society, man. This shit is skewed, it's set up. But let's get back to it.
And in the windowsill back when I was little, straight bullet flew through the stucco and hit the power wheel. My niggas contradicting cause they...
What? I had the window open with the fan in it, you know what I'm saying? So the bullet hole came through and hit the power wheel. What if the kid was on the power wheel? They're just telling you the war type environments that niggas have to grow up in. And shit is unhealthy. But that's what y'all got us living in because y'all don't care about us and we serial predators. But we help build the country, and all we do is be persistent at being diligent and making life better for everybody else. We don't, you know, dwell into like revenge and shit for the oppressor for doing shit that they've been doing to us. You know what I'm saying? Which I believe that's why they keep attacking us. Yeah, every which way they can. Not just that, but also goes into DNA and genetics, but we'll get to that in a later story. Let's get back to it.
Cause they dying to kill, shell shock, stacking sandbags just to provide a shield. I think about what grandpa went stucco and hit the power wheel. My niggas contradicting cause they dying to kill, shell shock, stacking sandbags just to provide a shield. I think about what grandpa went...
My niggas contradicting cause they dying to kill. You feel me? Like that's contradictive. You look up the word definition of contradiction. Like that's really a contradiction. My nigga's dying to kill. That's crazy. But then he's also talking about that, you know, neighborhood where, you know, shit fucked up. So he said he had to use the sandbags just to provide shield. Bro, that's crazy.
I went through slaving inside a field. I think about what Papa went through. Then think how I would feel. Shit was real. Before I leave this...
And a lot of people do not think about what the ancestors went through in the past or any of that, the struggles that they went through. And I think that we've forgotten a lot about those struggles. And, you know, our neighborhood killing each other is a testament that we haven't elevated. We've actually went backwards. You know, we don't have no care for each other. Niggas in the hood, or my bad, ninjas in the hood wake up every day and then plot and deceive their own people. You feel me? Now, I'm not saying promote, go out there and hurt and rob other nationalities or none of that shit. I'm just saying, man, I'm just looking and analyzing this shit, you know, from a spiritual perspective and just trying to give y'all the real, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. You wake up and kill your own people, bro. You envious of what they got and shit like that. You feel like it'll put you on the next level to just take them out the game, right? But that's your own people, bro. Really, though, I feel like everybody is all the same anyways, and everything that's living is a part of each other, basically, you know. I don't believe in nationalities, colors, all that fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? Because we are the invisible energy that dwells inside of here. So I've seen people die before. I've seen their soul, well, I can't say I've seen their soul leave the body, but I've seen them stop breathing and their heart stop beating and them go into the afterlife. Body stiff, you know, and I never see no color or nothing that actually spirit, you know what I'm saying, lift out of that person. That's why I say invisible. That's the only reason I say that. You dig? But back to it. I hope I'm covering like what I'm supposed to be covering as far as the lyrics. I just know that this song is sick, bro, right? It's deep, right? They drop a lot of bars, but they hitting you with double entendres that a lot of y'all might not be getting. You dig? That's something that has a double meaning to it. Like, and a lot of people just take it for face value and then, you know, don't break it down. But like I said, space music, we critical think here. Spiritual progression and conscious elevation is the critical key. You know what I'm saying?
This bitch, I'ma leave this bitch rich, and that's word to Lil Chris. We just still like a pick, still blacking out on shit like an afro with a pick. And this pick got a fist, all hits, not a miss. Get these niggas fists like a stylist. We ain't had nada, write my mama out that Yaris through my wheel and my drive, check the motherfucking mileage. Uncle Irvin in the kitchen, he was whipping Billie Eilish. Grandmama gave me wisdom.
That was hard. That nigga was, you know, he talking about his struggles he been through, talking about the street, the road, you know what I'm saying? Getting the money in the streets and whatever, check the mileage on it. You know, he put in work in the street. He ain't playing games. You know what I'm saying? He about his pay. About that. But he ain't about to ask it too if he gotta be. But then he said his aunt was whipping up the Billie Eilish. That's the white girl, right? You feel me? So that's what cocaine is. They call it white girl. So if he in the kitchen whipping up that Billie Eilish, you feel me? He in there rocking up that cocaine. So you add baking soda water, you know, putting some heat up under it and cooking it down. You know what I'm saying? Usually to the oil form, because the fiends or the users, what they call, or the bops or the plays or the heads, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? When they beasting, you know what I'm saying? They get the best high out of that. You know what I'm saying? They get the tweaking and geeking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Them OGs gave me knowledge. Jazz put me on, hit the nigga to the signs back in 09. Broke as fuck trying to find some solace. Jotting down rhymes in my notebook. Just to pass time like magic with the notebook. I open and flows for the folk who couldn't see it. Vocals get repeated, heated spats with my PM. This my funds all depleted. Gave me the motivation needed. Same words that you spat, the same words you go.